guys sure you want me to talk about this? Are you sure? Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. The new Marvel's Avengers game is already controversial, and here's everything we know about it. And this is according to Esquire. Oh, So, wow. Before we really get into the article, I gotta talk about these images. I gotta talk about these. Why is Captain Janeway an Avenger now? What? Because, don't get me wrong. I love Captain Janeway. ScarJo's just a little easier on the eyes. I mean, nothing against Kate Mulgrew, who plays Captain Janeway on Star Trek Voyager. Why did they make... Why do they look like this? Why do they look like this? Why do they look like this? Let's get into this article. Alright. The Earth's mightiest heroes have appeared in various video games over the years, most notably coming together from Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which gave us a glimpse of what a narrative-driven Marvel team-up game could look like. But aside from some fondly remembered retro titles, we really haven't seen a great action-adventure game that tells the full Avengers story. So, when it was announced that Marvel would partner with Square Enix to make a new Avengers game, comic book fans were absolutely stoked. After seeing the teaser footage released at E3, the gaming conference, it looks like Square Enix's Marvel's Avengers is exactly what fans have long been hoping for, a narrative-based third-person Avengers action game that allows players to feel the full might of their favorite Marvel heroes, but not everyone is on board with it just yet. Here's everything we know. Alright, when's the release date? May 15, 2020 on everything. Pretty much everything. Google Stadia, huh? Alright. Who's making it? Well, Square Enix, which is why I'm not showing you any footage, because I've heard Square Enix isn't that great. I do have to skip through here. Like, okay, the game itself, before we get into the rest of this, Square Enix has been making, like, the Final Fantasy series and all those things. The game itself, as far as the trailer goes, it looks actually pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. You can gang up on things and for if that's the type of game that you enjoy. However, some of these, I'm not going to play too much of it. We're just going to kind of skip through here so you can see a little bit of footage here and there. Hulk looks good. My first thought is, could they not get the likeness rights to everybody? Why does Thor look like Bucky? Why does Cap? Who does Cap look like? I can't even, they don't even look like themselves. They don't even look. Who's the guy on the back on the far in the purple shirt? Is that supposed to be Bruce Banner? Oh no, it's supposed to be Bruce Banner. Yep, that's exactly where I stopped it too. The narrative would showcase. World showcase the trailer. The Marvel Avengers wow. Words. This is what happens when you're so just stopped dead in your tracks after seeing the footage here. The narrative world showcased in the trailer for Marvel Avengers feels familiar. Marvel's Avengers. While celebrating a holiday called A-Day in San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge is attacked. The Avengers go do their superhero stuff, only to find that the real terror event is happening back at the celebration in their own name. The game then undergoes a time jump, skipping ahead to events sometimes later as the Avengers reckon with the harsh consequences of their own ignorance. It appears as if the squad has hung up their sparkly underwear for good, but as the narrator says, that's not how our story ends. Alright, so who's that tweet from Spaceballs. Oh yeah. Looks like Square Enix is taking a lot of inspiration from the MCU for this iteration of the superhero gang. Headlining Marvel's Avengers are Hulk, Iron Man, Cap, Thor, Black Widow. But unlike the MCU, the game will feature its own cast of additional heroes for the team. And it looks like Hawkeye didn't make the cut. Square Enix cast also looks quite different than the MCU. I love this. So this is just their stunt doubles, alright? So this is just the stunt double version of the Avengers. Oh, yeah. Is it single player or multiplayer? Will allow 4-player co-op. That is good. 4-player co-op for something like this will be fun, right? I think that part will be good. I think, all right, impressions. I think the game without just reading the entire article here, I think the game will probably be pretty decent. I think it'll probably be alright. Square Enix doesn't really make a lot of bad games. They've made, you know, like the Life is Strange series. My question is, could they not get the likeness rights? I'm kind of thinking that they probably couldn't get the likeness rights to the actors, because that's one of the things in Hollywood that I think a lot of people don't quite realize, is that every time you know, like sure, they'll have $5 million to appear in a movie, right? But they also have to sign on their contract and approve anything that's used with their likeness on it, like McDonald's toys, like posters. You know, that there's stipulations in people's contracts where, like, how big and where their name is on a poster, and all of these things, because in Hollywood, you know, it is all about your brand, your name, more so than even the product that you're putting out. The fact that they change the characters so much really makes me think that, or at least the way they look, makes me think that, you know, A, we probably couldn't get the likeness rights, or the voice acting even, and you know, B, they might have been making this for a few years longer as maybe something, I mean, they might have started, I don't know, it might have started as something a little, I don't know, a little less tie into the movie. Why is John Stamos playing Bruce Banner, I wonder? Also, thank you for subscribing. I have questions. I think I'd have to live with it. I think a lot of it is just, like, they don't look terrible. The character designs don't look terrible for a video game. I think it's just so unsettling that they don't look anything like the characters we're used to seeing. You know, the costumes look good. Everything else looks good, but yeah, he's like a cross between Christian Bale and John Stamos. Like, I don't know. I think that's what's so off-putting to me, is that, like, yeah, the images are just not who we're used to. It is like stumbling upon the stunt doubles. So From the gameplay I've seen, I watched quite a bit of it from E3. It looks like you have Captain Marvel in there, and she's got, like, the short hair. The costumes look great. The gameplay looks pretty fun. I mean, this is clearly a screenshot from a cinematic. From what I've seen of, like, the gameplay footage, doesn't look quite nearly as polished as this, but it looks pretty fun if you like those big, if you like those big multiplayer co-op sort of adventure-y, action-y adventure games, right? I don't know. I think the jury's out for me on that one. Like, I don't know if it's my kind of game. I kind of just want to go and watch some Voyager now that I'm seeing this. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and I'll see you guys on the next video, live stream. You can mail me stuff at P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado, 80539. I promise to unbox it during a stream sometime. And as always, I will see you guys later. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!